Okay, first things first, we are doing the assignment that you should have got on Friday if you were here. If not, you know where to get it in the back at the blue bin. Okay, we're identifying and applying transformations of quadratics. Y'all remember the notes we did where we said insiders lie, outsiders don't lie. There's smiley face, frown face, stretch, compress, all those things. A copy of the notes is back there too. It's also uploaded to Google Classroom. You can always check it out there. Let's just take a look at a few things here. All third 9 weeks grades are due. Okay, Friday is the end of the grading period. Now, the one that you are working on today is going to push into the fourth 9 weeks. So everything new this week, or turned in this week, that isn't already in Skyward is going to roll into the fourth 9 weeks. So that means, like it says right here, the next test that we're taking is supposed to be on Thursday, right? March 6th. That's supposed to go into your fourth 9 weeks. So that's good. That means if you get a bad test grade, it won't hurt this grade this 9 weeks. So everybody, look at your grade. That grade that I printed out for you, it cannot go lower than that. Okay, so like if you do nothing, that might be your grade for the third 9 weeks. Cool. You have till Friday to turn in missing work, correct low grades, do corrections, all that stuff. So your grade can go up, but it can't go down for T3 third 9 weeks, okay? Which could be good news, right? But some of us need to do some stuff before Friday, and if you need to do any corrections or anything like that, I'm going to let you know and bug you up until Friday. Sound good? So, end of the third 9 weeks is Friday the 7th. Are you passing? That's the question. You must answer that. By the way, Wednesday is tutoring after school, free snacks. Now, I know some of y'all are getting sick of mastery prep, so we're going to try to do like a little mastery prep and then some like games and stuff. So again, it's not all, don't think it's going to be this horrible thing. Just come, make sure you know that there's free snacks. Come for the snacks, stay for the math fun, all right? Please come on Wednesdays. We need y'all, and we need to get passing, please. So, period. Okie dokie, let's do this. Describe the transformation. Now, on Friday, we did notes. What does this minus sign in front of that 3 coefficient tell us about the transformation? Okay, so this negative sign right here, what does that do? Y'all remember? The original parent function looks like this. It's like a U going through the origin, right? It's called a parabola. It's quadratic. Everyone looking up here. Look, look, look. Okay, that's a positive smile. So when we make it negative, what happens to that smile? It goes down into a big sad frown, right? So when you see that minus sign, think of negativity, think of frowning, think of reflecting across the x-axis. Reflect across the x-axis. Okay, that's what the negative does. You got to know that. Okay, so remember, the parent function was just x squared. There's 4 things that we added onto x squared. One was a negative, and one is this number 3. Now, this 3 is bigger than 1. So when you think of bigger, does that vertically stretch it up? Or does that vertically compress it down? What do y'all think? I'll take any response at all at this point. What do y'all think? Vertical stretch or vertical compress when it's greater than 1? Okay, so think of bigger than 1. Look at my hands. Like you're doing this. Bigger is stretching it, okay? Now when you stretch something, it makes it kind of look smaller horizontally, but it's getting stretched vertically. So again, that 3 is greater than 1. That's called a vertical stretch by a factor of 3. Vertical stretch. Cool. Now, keep looking up here. Y'all see these parentheses? What do we say about inside the parentheses? Insiders what? Insiders lie. Meaning, when I see that -5, I want to think what if it's lying to me, it's really a +5, right? So -5 really means +5, and insiders are x, left and right. So if it's really a plus, is that left or right? Which way is positive numbers? Go, left or right? Right. So even though it looks like a minus, it looks like it should be left. Insiders lie, so it's going to go right 5. So I'm going to say shift right 5. And last but not least, the number outside of the parentheses, okay, that is not an insider, it's an outsider, so it's going to be a Y change, a vertical up or down, and since it doesn't lie, plus is up. So when I see that +6, it's up 6. Now, check it out. You could always just graph the parent function x squared in Desmos, and then graph the new one in Desmos and just look at how did it change, right? So like if I have x squared and then I graph the new one, I see it shifted, flipped, and stretched. You know, you can use Desmos to help you. So please have a Chromebook, use Desmos. But that's your warm-up for Monday. If you were absent Friday, turn in last week's warm-up. Today you're working on the assignment. It's actually not going to be on behind me because it's for the fourth 9 weeks. This that you got on Friday or today, work on this. Unless you're not passing, then you need to work on some stuff for the third 9 weeks. And if you need to do corrections, I'm going to get that to you. That's your priority. Get passing for the third 9 weeks. And then quadratic transformations practice. Sound good? Here we go.